We should start with a practice of love, compassion, of service. Practice this in every moment without need of return. And at the same time, what is extremely important, you want to increase your capacity of all of these without the expectation of return. All of this is a practice. I'm not telling you, guys, do this, you'll be successful. Because your mind will say, I cannot do this right now, I don't know how to do that right now, I don't know where to... Don't give yourself such a hard task of becoming this. Give yourself the task of practicing this. Then you won't think that you're far away from perfection. You are just practicing. You are a practitioner of spirituality. I'm just practicing, that's all. Otherwise you're going to be like, oh, I was negative today. No, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to be because you're practicing, right? It's not supposed to be perfect. You should be in every moment practicing love, practicing compassion, practicing service, practicing in every moment without any need of return. And while you're doing this practice, you should be forever trying to increase your capacity. I'm doing this every single day. Everything on that board I'm doing every single day. Let me ask you a question. Am I abundant? I'm very grateful that I'm abundant. My focus every single day is this. How can I give more love? How can I be more compassionate? But the question is this, am I perfect? No. If I was perfect, this one would never apply. Grandmaster always says this. We are always aiming for perfection. He never says perfect, because perfection has many layers to it. It's infinite. What is perfect? God is perfect. Your goal is to be more godlike. Keep moving. Every moment I'm practicing love. How can I love more? How can I give more love? How can I smile more? How can I be more compassionate? How can I help people? How can I answer questions? How can I be of service? Every day, how can I be of service? I do. No expectation of return. I just do. Keep going. Just do it. Keep going. This one, as a human being, you need to remind yourself every single time. No expectation of return. No expectation. Because your ego. By the way, you cannot get rid of ego. Because you're going to play this game with your ego for the rest of your life. You cannot get rid of it, but you can weaken it. The way to weaken ego is by not giving it attention. But you cannot get rid of it. You can treat ego like a little kid trying to get attention. Hey, but have you thought about this? Probably won't work for you. Have you thought about this? You can't do this. Have you thought about this mind, this little voice? And the thing is, if you give it attention, it's gonna go more. The thing is, if you don't give it attention for a period of time and you keep looking the other way, it's going to find somewhere else to go for some time. But after some time, it will try to come again. It will stay there for the rest of your life. You're going to forever play that game. Your ego is going to want to return. You're going to want to return. Hey, you're not getting anything out of this deal. You thought about it. Hey, they're getting more than you. If you attend to it, then you will not get all the rewards because you have fell into this trap requiring an outcome. That's why you are doing. That's why you're giving. But if you work towards, again, I'm saying work towards, practice. If you practice unconditional, I'm not saying you can do it. I can even go as far as saying that you may never achieve it, but your pursuit of being unconditional in your approach, the more unconditional you become, the more rewards you will get. It's a journey. It's a practice of it. Now let's talk about capacity to increase, because this point here relates so much to yesterday's content. Let me ask you a question. If you increase your ability to communicate to more people, do you increase your capacity to give more love, compassion, and service to the world? Yes or no? That's your tool belt. The ability to communicate confidently, the ability to communicate one-to-many people. That's your tool belt. You are able to do more of this. Let me ask you a question. If you increase your wealth and your time freedom, do you increase your capacity to give more love, more compassion, and more service to the world? Yes or no? Then let me ask you a question again. Do I fit this criteria? Is this my daily calendar? Is this my daily schedule? Yesterday you learned social media. Let me ask you a question. If you got good at social media, do you increase your capacity to give more love, compassion, and service to the world? Yes or no? Every game that I'm playing, every single day, is just for this moment here. Am I doing more of this? Same. It's the same. And as I do all of that, then my life becomes more abundant. I have no expectation of it, and it just happens.